Okay, next we want to do the following. We have a vending machine class, okay, and what it does is that it has same properties as the food class, okay. Additional property is that the age of vending machine is 0, okay, and it also sits there, but the difference between the vending machine class and the food class is that it just at half the speed, okay, because it's refrigerated. And what you can do is you can sell food, so you create a food of the appropriate name, nutrition, and good until value, okay. Okay, there's one more thing that I want to talk about with regards to the code, is that there's this object here. The fact is that I don't need to subclass object in food, because the fact is that in every OOP language, there's always a base object class. In Python, it's called object with a small o. So if you don't specify object, it will actually by default inherit from the object class, okay? So now I will copy the food class to create my vending machine class. Okay, so it's the same in any way, except that the time passes at half a pace. Okay, instead of eat, okay, what my vending machine does is that it will actually sell food. Okay, and what sell food does is that it returns you food. Okay, self.name, self.nutrition, self.good until. So what this means? It means that now, okay, I can have a carrot machine. Okay, vending machine. Okay, and what I can do is that I can do carrot equals to carrot machine dot sell food. Okay. Okay, so yeah, what can I do now? Okay, when I run this code, you should see the same thing as before. Nothing should change, right? Okay. Okay, indeed, you see that it's the same old code, right? The carrot is 50 for 5 rounds, and after that goes to 0. Now, the fact is that once I do the following, if I do carrot machine dot sit there 10, okay, what happens is that now the carrot machine is selling carrots that is age 5, right, when it sells the food. But then when you run the code, it's still the same. So what's wrong? Okay, it's still the same. So the code is wrong, right? Because the fact is that now once you sell food that is it should be the same, right? Because now you're selling carrots that are age 5, and so it will only be 50 at the age 45. So yeah, something is wrong here. What's wrong here? The wrong here is that you're selling fresh food, which is wrong. So what we really need to do is to basically f.sit there self.age, and then return the food. Okay, when we do this, we will be able to sell food that is the correct age. So there'll be 4 50s. Okay, and the age of the carrot is correct. It's 75. Okay, so yeah, so that's good. Okay, now the next thing you look at this and you think about, and you see that actually the code for food and vending machine is very similar. So why don't we just do this, right? We just change this to food. Okay, well, when you do this, you realize that yeah, the init is the same, right? Okay, so first of all, what it tells you is the following. You actually don't need underscore, you need underscore. If you don't have one, then what happens is that Python will call the underscore init of the superclass. So here, if you make vending machine a subclass of food, it will do that. Okay, and essentially it does the same thing as what we did before. So when we run the code, somehow it actually seems to work correctly. Okay, it's still the same. Well, what's the problem with this? Well, the problem is very simple. The problem is now when you do carrot machine eat, you realize that you can actually eat the machine. Okay, so something is wrong. Okay, so what's the lesson here? The lesson here is, yes, well, you can actually do this kind of thing, right? You can actually go and subclass randomly and then get the code to run this out correctly. You should not subclass something unless the subclass is actually a proper subclass of the superclass. Okay, so obviously vending machine is not a type of food, so you should not be able to subclass food for vending machine. Otherwise, you have some properties that don't apply. In this case, you can eat food, but you cannot eat a vending machine. Okay, so that's another lesson. Okay, so more or less we are done with today's class on OOP.